Hey MyJetters, another how-to video, a short one today on about trips and their stages and how you can easily update them in the app, how they are updated automatically for you, and how they help you and your team manage your schedule more effectively and more safely. So let's get right to it. So we're going to have a look at how we manage the status of trips and the underlying flight legs. Of course, remember that the trips are there to help you manage sets of flight legs. So if you're going on a round robin tour or just a round trip to somewhere, it allows you to group them together. And in this case, for example, you can say, okay, that trip that was in planning stages a few days ago, the passenger just called and said, we are confirmed, we're good to go. Please hold the aircraft and make the firm planning for this trip. Of course, if there's, it will happen that you'll have overlapping in terms of tentative trips, because sometimes you'll have more than one person that wants to use the aircraft on a given day, and that's okay as long as it's tentative or TBC. However, if someone then decides, okay, this is a firm schedule, then it will prevent others from scheduling any other flights on that overlap that flight, that trip. So again, we start with our agenda view, and as you can see, I've set it to my fleet, so I see all the flights of every aircraft, and we're going to look into this flight from Doha to Barcelona to Stansted. Now, there's a couple of ways to get into the flights and change into the trip and change the status. One is to go into the flight leg itself. And then you see down here at the bottom trip. Before I go there, notice it says planning. Okay, so the planning, and if we go to the next one in the trip, also planning. So leg 1 of 2, it's planning, and we're going to go to the trip. Let me just tap that properly. And here you can see it says flight is to be confirmed, and that is the place where you just say flight confirmed, done, and hit save. I'm not going to do it because I just want to show you there's another way to get there. So let's go back to the details. Discard changes, yes. Okay, we don't want to change it yet. Go back to actually don't even have to go back to the agenda. You remember we can get to the hamburger menu from anywhere. Okay, so just slide across, and guess what? We have a link to trips. Okay, now the trips here are ordered chronologically, and we're going to go down. We see here it is Doha to Stansted. 2 legs, HP Glex, and of course you could also, if you wanted to, say flight TBC and filter only the flights that are to be confirmed. It makes it a little bit easier. There it is, Doha to Stansted, or you could also filter, it already is as a matter of fact, by tail number. So we're going to just tap it to have a look at the flight legs, which actually, you don't even have to do. What you need to do is slide left. Now, once you slide left, you could cancel it, clone it, or edit it. And we're going to edit the trip, and we're going to go here, as I showed you before, flight confirmed, done, save. That runs the save operation, updates the trip and the underlying flight legs. Okay, now you've noticed that it's no longer there. That's because it's filtered by TBC. Okay, now we're going to make use of our favorite recent items. There we go, and we're going to go into the leg we were in before. And guess what? It's now confirmed, and leg 1 of 2 and leg 2 of 2 is also confirmed. Okay, now just FYI, what happens later on is that the stages will automatically change to underway as soon as you put in an actual takeoff time on any one of the flight legs, because then we know, well, you're flying. And then as soon as the landing time or tech log of the last flight leg in that trip is entered, then the trip's status will be set automatically to completed. Nice way of having an automated way to see what the status of your trips are. Okay, and then of course if you cancel it, it'll go to canceled. All right, that is pretty much it. It was a short video just to give you a quick overview of how to manage your trip stages and how they are automatically updated depending on actions that are taken in the individual flight legs. On that note, I wish you a wonderful day. thank you for attention, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye bye.